Hi there, this is Justin from LemTask, and today we'll be reviewing this tool called Google Tasks, as you can see on the interface. So to those who already know it, Google Task is a very simple tool, but it can get clustered the more you include tasks, projects, etc. And you can include as many tasks as you need, but then you have to use it in moderation. So this tool, you can mainly use it for simple tasks, something that is very much straightforward, and not get lost in the chaos of the tasks that you're creating. So we will go straight into Google Tasks, and this is how it basically looks like. So let me get rid of this to make everything easier to explain. I'll just basically start from the bottom, and then we can go up as we fill it up with tasks, as we populate it with relevant information. So, okay, delete list, there we go. And done. Okay, so this is how it basically looks like when it's new. Obviously, this section won't be there. You have your all tasks, you have your start, and you have your not started, which is under lists. So there are three main sections in this one: is lists, all task, and start. So from here on, you can pretty much guess how it works, but then I will show you anyway. However, before we get to that, I'll just simply tell you a little bit about Google Tasks. So it's a lightweight tool that's built into your Google account. So if you have a Google account, you'll definitely have access to Google Tasks. It doesn't have extra features like your boards, like your projects, and all other fancy stuff that you get from your usual to-do lists. But however, it's free and you can use it for day-to-day tasks, and it's pretty much straightforward and easy to use. So we'll be getting into it right now, and you can definitely use this to sort out your to-dos, your daily to-dos. If you have a problem with keeping up with the tasks that you have, you can use it. It's very functional and very straightforward. So you can use it for clients, but I wouldn't really advise it. Or maybe you use it for one client at a time. It might work out well for you. So let's get started. We have all tasks, and we have your lists, which are sort of the most important aspects. Your start is those urgent tasks that you can add here so that you don't forget. And we'll start with your lists. So in your list, you can categorize it in different segments or different sections. Like here, we have your not started. So I'll organize it in a way that's simpler and easier for you to understand. So we will start with not started, then we will add this pending, done, then okay, there it is. So we will also add maybe done, like nice and straightforward. You don't need to complicate things. There we go. So on your not started, maybe it's the task that you haven't started. Obviously, it's straightforward. So we'll add the task. Maybe let's say email Fox News. There we go. Then the detail, you'll say a news segment, or let's say it's a video that was edited, a video that you get from your day-to-day journalists, and it's sort of important to take it on air. So like video edits complete, enhancing the quality and making sure that everyone is clear. So as you can see, you can also add a subtask here. Let's say on the subtask, you say send it to Jenna, and then she'll pass it on to someone else. Jenna, let's say for reviewing before it goes live. There we go. So you can set your task in the main task, your subtasks, and you can add as many subtasks as possible. You can add your deadline here. Let's say your deadline is tomorrow, 21st. Yes, tomorrow. And then there we go. Due tomorrow. Okay. There isn't a time option. So let's see if we can add a time. Let's say tomorrow. Wait. Yeah, there we go. Tomorrow. So tomorrow, let's say at 10. Done. Perfect. So this is how it will usually look like when you're doing your tasks. And you can drag it here pending when you are doing it, and you can drag it here. Drag. Yes, you can drag it here when you're done with the task. However, you can just click here and it will go under completed. So it's pretty much straightforward to use. Let's unclick this. And let's unclick this. And you have another option of starting the task. So when it comes to that, you just simply start it and then it will go under start. So with start, you can add as many start tasks as possible. However, with start, there we go, let's add this second one. With start, they can get clustered here without a proper category. So every single task that you start, it will get clustered, and the more you have, it can get a bit chaotic since you won't know which one belongs where. But these start messages or start tasks are obviously the ones that are urgent. You can categorize it that way, or the ones that you have to look at later. You can also categorize it that way. Any way that you prefer also works. And then from here, another option you can use, maybe you can have this as the accounting department, you can have this as the paid media or digital marketing department, and maybe you can have this as done. So you can have your accounting tasks, you can have your paid media tasks, and when you're done, you just simply move them here and press completed, and that's how you can neatly organize your tasks. So we have went through the time you can change, we have went through the date, we have went through the moving of the tasks from one list to another. You have went through the marking, you can mark it completed, and you can also unmark it. So it will always be there even if you mark it completed. You can also switch off the lists and only have none, or maybe only have one list to avoid clustering. So you can use it in whatever way you can, as long as it's easier for you to understand and straightforward. However, there is a tool called LemTask, which you can have your boards, which you can have your projects, which you can have your lists. It's also similar to Google Tasks. So I'll quickly take you through it. LemTask, there we go. This is how it looks like when you search it. And then you just click here and there we go. So this is how it looks like on the dashboard. It sort of has a fun, engaging system like your gaming system. As you can see, you get your EXPs. The more tasks you complete, the more EXPs you get. And here there is a voice note function. We will go through that. And then there is your tasks right here, which you can edit. As you can see, they are under today, your upcoming tasks. You can see your upcoming task as well. Your all tasks, you can have them here, and then your completed tasks, they're all here as well. So when you click completed, it doesn't disappear, it simply comes underneath. You have your lists. As you can see, there are two lists. I created them in advance. You have your clients, and then you have your paid media, and here you can have your lists being viewed side by side. Let's say you have your paid media list, there we go, and then you have your client list, there we go. So far there are no tasks on either list, but however, this is how you can sort out your lists however way you want, and then you can add tasks however way you want. So here we go. These are the tasks that you can add. You can also have the option of editing them, all tasks, there we go. So you can edit the tasks, you can set your priority level, you can set your energy level, the amount of effort you need. You can change the date as well, here we go. You can also set the time, the number of hours needed to complete this specific task. And 3 hours, 3 hours. 3 hours, okay, there we go. You can change the date, here we go. Yes, you can change the time, 3 hours, 2 hours, 4 hours, depending on how long the task you think it will take to complete the task. You can add your notes, your subtasks as well. So it has similar features and more, which you can use at any given moment. So it sends you reminders on your email when a task is due or when a task is overdue. And that's how you can keep up with the tasks without having to worry about missing a specific task. So back to Google Tasks. So that's how it is. And if you need more information on it, you can visit the link in the description below. And that's it from me. Thank you.